I'm in this Facebook group of a bunch of writers. I'm in a few of them. And one of them, someone posted, I think I'm going to stop writing screenplays and focus on doing music. And there were a lot of people commenting back like, oh, don't give up on your dreams, keep going. But you could tell from this person's comments that he either just needed a break or was really ready to just try something new. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think people are often feel pressure to keep going in something that they started even when they don't like it anymore, or they're hitting a wall, or they just need to take a nap, whatever it is. But they feel this pressure from society and the world, and I think it's okay to try something else. You can always come back. It's not like, oh, I went and did this and now that's it. I can't go back to being a writer. It's not like corporate America where if you quit working full time for 5 years, it is hard to get back into corporate America. With artists, it's very different. You can do what you need to do. You're an independent artist. You're not working for a big studio. Obviously, this person was not doing that. So I think it's okay to try that. And I think this pressure of just keeping going is not always the best for your creative work. And I think you never know where it may lead you. Like I started out, I was going to be a dancer. I trained for many years and then decided that wasn't for me. And I went into the theater world. I was going to direct theater. And all the things I learned from the dance world about spatial relation, about timing, all these things came into play when I started making films. I discovered I was a really good editor. Maybe I didn't know all the software in the beginning, but I understood how to time something out. I understood how to create a good rhythm. That was just built in me from another artistic craft. So one can feed the other. And like I have a friend right now who's writing a novel. He's a filmmaker, normally writes screenplays, is writing a novel. And I actually think a lot of people think, well, he's moving off the track, he's not continuing. But I actually think it's going to enhance his screenwriting skills because he's going to sit and have to write a novel. I've never written a novel, but I've read many, and I can tell you, and I'm sure you know, that they're very detail-oriented in describing what the atmosphere is like, what the world is that you're stepping into, what the characters look like. Like, you really have to have a great vision to write a novel. And of course, that helps you as a director. The more you hone your ability to express your vision and understand your vision, the better your films are going to be. So in actuality, doing that other thing will help you with your original craft. And it's true even with dealing with your crew. Like, let's say you try editing and you absolutely hate it. That's okay. But now you understand how it works and you can have a better respect for your editor, and maybe you can speak more intelligently to your editor by learning all these skills. So this whole like, oh, if you do everything, you don't master anything. Look, you're not trying to win an Olympic gold medal, okay? Like, if that's what you're in it for, is some big prize and money, I don't even know what to tell you with that. But if you're trying to be a better artist, that's different. And even athletes, if you really look at them, they do a lot of things. Like a figure skater doesn't just learn how to like use their blades on the ice to get around and how to jump in the air and how to whatever spin around. I do love figure skating, but I don't actually do it, so I can't speak well about it. But we've all seen them, right? But they take dance lessons. They have personal trainers helping them work out. They have people working on their expression and their ability to give themselves to their performance. It's not just, oh, I skate around, because the ones who just skate around, who may be great technicians, are boring. So if you want to be a well-rounded artist, you have to do other things. Now, on the flip side, if you're someone who every 3 months you're trying something new, like for 3 months, you study dance, and then when it starts getting hard, you quit. And then you study filmmaking, or you try out filmmaking, and you realize how much work it's going to be, and you quit. Or you go into a business, and you realize you don't like it, so you quit. Like, you're constantly just trying things like that. That's a different thing, and you may want to take a step back, and it's okay to take a step back and think, what do I really want to do? What really makes me happy? And there are tools and career coaches out there to help you out. I'm actually going to have a career coach come on to the show, Shannon Post, in a couple of months, so you can hear a little bit about what that can do for you. Those things do cost money, I want to be clear, but there are some like less expensive options out there where you can do the work yourself. You can take an online class, like a pre-recorded e-learning class, and learn about how to discover who you are and what you really want to focus on. Because we're all told through life to find our careers. Like when you're 12, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to go to college for? What do you and you change as you get older. And sometimes what you think you want to do, you realize, I don't really want to do this for the rest of my life. Or I want to do it for 10 years, and then 10 years later, you're ready to do something else. And that is okay, but you need to stop and think, what do you really want to do? Also, if you are hopping every 3 months, you might want to sit and think, why is that happening? Is it just you're not sure, like what I was just talking about? Or are you hoping for a quick fix? You know, sometimes people hop into things thinking, oh, I'll take some classes to be a commercial actor, like to do commercials. I'll get an agent, I'll make lots of money, and then my problems will be solved. And that doesn't actually happen. That's not the way anything really works. There's always those lucky people out there, but it's rare. It's so rare. You might as well play the lottery. So if that's what's going on with you, you may just need to sit with yourself and realize and take in that it's not going to be this quick fix thing, that you are going to have to work at something and then figure out what you want to work at, like I was saying. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people go through that. I went through that a little bit in my 20s. You know, you have to refine yourself when you go out into the world. And it's normal. It's totally normal. And there are lots of people when they hit 40 or 50 or 60 who decide they want to do something else. I actually know somebody who went back to college in her 60s to get a degree to do interior design because she thought, that's what I want to do with my retirement years. She wanted to go and help people design their homes. That's great. And it's okay to start that at any point. That's the point I'm trying to make. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't lost years. You're not, oh, it's too late. I can't. Yes, you can. There's always a way to do it. It doesn't always involve going to school at all. I didn't go to school for filmmaking. I make films. I've made 4 feature films already. So you don't need to necessarily go to school. You need to school yourself in your own life, though. You need to find your own path to learning. Maybe you take a class or 2, maybe you don't. Maybe you shadow people. Maybe you just work on sets. There's lots of ways to do it with any career. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you next time.